Members of his crew erected a cross in his name on a hilltop close to the hut itself. In 1907, Lieutenant Ernest Shackleton, former member of Captain Scott's expedition, had organized his own exploration team to journey south for Antarctica. Unable to reach Hut Point, he and his team constructed a new hut at what is now known as Cape Royds, some 20 miles north. His intent was to reach the South Pole, but due to complications, he and his men had to turn back, only 97 miles away from achieving their goal. Although the conquest of the pole had not yet been achieved, the expedition remained quite successful and earned tremendous recognition. In January of 1911, Captain Robert F. Scott returned to Antarctica, determined to lay claim to being the first to successfully reach the South Pole. Unable to reach Hut Point as well, they constructed a new hut at Cape Evans. As Scott and his men prepared for their journey south, a Norwegian explorer named Roald Amundsen was also preparing his journey to that same destination. After having struggled many miles, on January 18, 1912, Scott and his team had finally reached the South Pole, but only to discover that Amundsen had already been there, not more than a month earlier. While returning back to Cape Evans, blizzard weather conditions, fatigue, sickness, and starvation all attributed to the loss of the entire expedition. 3 of the 5-man party, including Scott, were found frozen to death only 11 miles from safety. Each of these huts are regarded as international historic landmarks and are only to be observed, not touched, so that others fortunate enough to visit them later may also experience these memorial sites in their original form. Accessible from McMurdo Station during the months of October through mid-December, the ice caves provide an excellent source of entertainment for those personnel who may have developed a slight case of cabin fever early in the deployment. These caves are found within the Erebus ice tongue and are formed by the never-ending movement of glacier flow pushing outward to sea from the Antarctic continent. As a result of this movement, huge cracks develop throughout the glacier, eventually becoming bridged over by blowing snow. As the temperature drops during the winter, the sea freezes to a thickness of about 9 feet, forming perfectly level floors of ice throughout the entire network of caves. Openings in the side of the ice tongue become entranceways to these magnificent caverns, housing some of the most unique formations of ice crystals in the world. The splendor of the caves is truly breathtaking, as visitors are bathed in a gentle shade of blue and white from the sunlight which filters in through the ice. These are the ideal trips during the deployment, allowing visitors to experience the awe-inspiring creations of nature's work found in the icy world of Antarctica. For the people of VXE-6 deployed to Antarctica, perhaps one of the most popular activities to do was watch for wildlife. To see and experience Antarctica's native animal life in their true natural environment is something that will always be remembered and treasured. The emperor penguin and smaller cousin the Adelie are among the favorites to observe. Standing 3 to 4 feet tall and weighing approximately 66 pounds, the emperor is the largest in the penguin family. The Adelie averages 2 feet in height and are known for their innocent and playful manner. Occasional trips to the ice edge by helicopter were the only way of experiencing these friendly and lovable creatures early in the season. But later on, as the ice edge would drift away from McMurdo Station, they were enjoyed by all. Whales and seals were also frequently seen throughout the deployment. Averaging about 26 feet in length, the minke whale swims with a gracious and flowing motion through the water. Killer whales could easily be recognized by their high dorsal fins arching out of the cold Antarctic waters, or when they would bob playfully from between the cracks in the ice. The Weddell and other types of seals are normally found in abundance around the pressure ridges near Scott Base and other places. These seals measure an average of 10 feet in length, and although resembling huge slugs, the almost puppy dog look about them captures the hearts of many. Although not native to Antarctica, skuas are the most commonly seen of all wildlife. Since the wildlife in this icy world is so unspoiled, it is stressed that it be enjoyed, but only visually.